I was just Lucha John being a cunt. As it's Lucha John.
That's just normal.
But no, we cover on there Impact versus Lucha Underground, TakeOver, Ring of Honor, WrestleMania, all that shit. So if you want to hear us talk about that, go there. So let's get into it this week with the top 3.
Suplex City Limits Top 3.
Suplex City Limits top 3, top 3 matches of the week. Send it on over to Tyler to take us through it.
Well, the Queen of Canada has let me speak, and she has proclaimed that the top 3 go like follows, and that would be the Young Bucks and Flip Gordon taking on SoCal Uncensored at ROH Supercard of Honor in a ladder match for 6-man titles. And Jim, you posed a question on Monday. Yeah. Which match was better, this or the other match on our top 3 for the North American Championship in NXT, the 6-way between all those guys? Yeah. I can't say one's better. You know what I mean?
That's where I ended up on it, right? I couldn't decide. I thought they were both really, really good.
They were like I will give the creativity bump to the Young Bucks and SoCal Uncensored. I thought their spots were a little bit more creative, but
I mean, dude, stereo 450s to the outside through tables. Come on, man.
Yeah, and then like that little hop between the ropes through all the ladders to the other side. That was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. I don't know. I know the Tuna Meltzer gave the NXT one 5 stars. I didn't see what he gave the Ring of Honor variant.
I don't think you've seen it yet.
I'm a slacker.
Because I believe he was talking about his ROH streaming service doesn't work or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
That was a really good one, though.
Oh, yeah, and then, okay, yes. Sorry, I blanked out. We're doing the top 3. North American ladder match, which we just talked about as well. And Gargano versus Ciampa, which I would say is going to be in the running for match of the year.
Yeah, it has to be. And we talk more in depth about all of these on that episode we talked about. So, yeah, I'm not going to talk about it here.
Fuck you.
You want to hear it? Go there.
Exactly. That's like I was going to do a Patreon one, and I was like, why would I do a Patreon one when everybody can just listen to me talk about it for free on Suplex City Limits? It would just be stupid. So if anybody's wondering why that didn't come out, that's why.
You go. So that's top 3 this week. Really, obviously, a good week in fucking wrestling.
Oh, it was a fantastic week in wrestling, and I just watched actually that ROH ladder match last night, and I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, really good.
I thought you were crazy because when we talked about it on Monday, I was like, you do realize how good that has to be to beat the North that ladder match, and it was really good.
Yeah, it's debatable either way. So, like I said, people hit me up on Twitter at Suplex City Limit. Let me know which one you thought was better. But yeah, let's move on to the news of the week.
This week in the news, Lawler has a stroke, and Rusev is replaced in a casket match. Over to you, Jim.
I'm Jim Vicious. This is news to me. Don't fool yourself. Even though Rusev won't be in a casket match, there's a good chance he'll still be buried.
Did you see the tweet he tweeted out? Bury me softly, brother.
Yeah, right. He took all the WWE shit off of his profile now.
Yeah.
And
I've heard this is all just an internet storyline.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah,
it could be, but what's not part of it, if it is the fact, have you seen the replay from SmackDown on YouTube? They showed the clip where Paige is fucking asking who the crowd wants to take on Daniel Bryan.
They've edited out Rusev's name.
Yeah, because the crowd goes crazy chanting Rusev Day, and now if you listen to it, it's just AJ Styles.
now, if you think about it, why in the fuck would the crowd want Rusev to be Daniel Bryan's friend? You know what I mean? Like, why would you chant Rusev at that point in time? That just doesn't
They
make
like
sense.
him. They want to. I don't know. They want to see him.
Oh, they want to just see Rusev get buried. Okay. Because if you put Rusev in a match against Daniel Bryan, the guy just returning from his triumphant injury, Rusev is going to win? No. Why the fuck would you chant that? You're an idiot.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. I think they're just chanting it. They're trying to tell, the company that they want to see him.
Well, okay. Well, what if they
like
listened
him.
to him and they put him in that match and he lost? Guess what they're going to do then? Oh, fuck, you buried Rusev. He lost. It's like, well, you asked for him to be in that match.
Well, that's, you're probably fucking right there.
So you're damned if you do,
Maybe
you're
if
damned
they'd
if
have
you
done,
don't.
maybe if he'd had a long match with him and came up just a little short,
Sure. I get that.
I wouldn't do that probably. Tarnish Bryan a little bit.
I wouldn't either, because
Yeah.
Rusev is here. Daniel Bryan's so much up. He's so much further.
Okay, but the fact of the matter is they are like really fucking with that guy.
They are.
I mean, that's just over the top. I guess you can't blame them. It's their show. They can edit it however they want. We edit our show however we want, but a little bit
really.
different. It's like, why even go to these shows? We said that before, and it's like, why even go if they're just going to change everything? They're going to edit it to what they want. You might as well just send like Sam Roberts listeners fucking free tickets and have them come in, and they'll do whatever you want them to do.
Yeah. No, I agree completely. It's what can you do? You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I guess as of now, he's expected to be in the greatest Royal Rumble.
Yes, we'll see if Hornswoggle eliminates him or something. You imagine if they brought Hornswoggle over Saudi Arabia?
They're bringing like fucking everybody. They're pulling out all the shit for that, man. They're getting paid tons of money because like that's how those fuckers roll over there. They got cash, man.
They do, and you know what, man? They don't want women on their show, and it's not
There won't be any.
WWE. So, and you know what? The money that they're throwing at them, you can't say bad to the WWE for not bringing their women over. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Oh yeah, I mean,
the money
that's
speaks.
yeah. If you're going back in time, you got to fucking play by back in time standard rules, That's what
Yeah. I mean, it's business. Business usually trumps because I've seen a lot of stuff on Twitter. It's like, how dare the WWE do business with these guys throughout this whole women's revolution thing, and now you're not going to let your women on the show. It's like, well, I mean, it is Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Now you got to go with what they fucking do over there, I guess. Other news, we've got two departures from Lucha Underground, Jack Evans and Angelico, who are boys. They are definitely boys, have left Lucha Underground.
That's disappointing.
It is. I mean, I imagine they've already done, the new season's already in the can, so they're going to be on there anyway, but where do these guys go? I know WWE had an interest in Angelico at one point.
Yeah, there's no interest in Jack Evans.
Which is unfortunate because to me, like, Jack Evans is fantastic. He is a future Suplex City Limits Hall of Famer, and the guy's been in like no major company.
Yeah. The whole Teddy Hart thing really killed Jack Evans.
I don't think he's, is he the headache to deal with though anymore? I don't think he is. I don't know.
Teddy Hart.
no,
Jack
Evans.
I don't know.
Evans.
Was he a headache to deal with, or was it just guilty by association?
It might be that, right?
Right? I don't know. He's made a good living for himself in Mexico.
He's great heel, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. That stuff he was doing with Drago in season 2 of Lucha Underground.
Yeah. The Dragon Slayer, Jack Evans.
Oh, that was so good. So good.
Even once he fucking broke his jaw and had to have his mouth wired shut, he still it was still fantastic on that show with that fucking with his jaw wired shut. He'd have the chalkboard and whatever fuck. It was good, man.
Very good,
Very
actually.
Good. So we'll see what happens with those guys. I don't know where they'll go. I could see him going for Angelico because he's tall and shit.
I can see it. Maybe somebody can convince him to start looking like a motocross driver.
He had to win me over, right? Like, when I first saw him on that show, I was like, wow, this guy looks like a douche.
He still looks like a douche.
Well, yeah, I know, right? But
He's a douche that can do flippy stuff.
he was good enough that I was like, well, I guess I'll look past it. But he looks like a fucking, not even like a motocross, more like a BMX rider almost.
Yeah. No, and I won't go out of my way to watch an Angelico match because of that.
Because of what he wears?
Yeah. It's just it annoys me more. I can't really enjoy the match because what he's wearing just annoys me.
Just because he looks like an extra from Rad.
Yeah, and I here's a little tidbit of information, guys. If you wear that stuff, I won't talk to you. You know what I mean? I won't. I stay away. I've had too many run-ins with people wearing that stuff that I did not like. You're all guilty by association. And maybe that's my fault, but I don't think so. I think it's yours.
Maybe can we put softball players in there too?
I play
dudes in softball shirts.
Oh, softball shirts. Wearing softball shirts? Yes, we can.
And we're talking about Alberto El Patron. He is blaming a family situation on his no-show.
Him. I don't. Yeah. He was at Wall-A Mania the night before. I fucking don't believe it.
He was at a press conference earlier that day.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
the guy beat up his own brother there one time. Went to jail for it and everything. I don't believe him. Don't believe it.
Yeah. He says, I had a family situation I needed to attend to. As you know, my family, my kids are my priority. Are they, dude?
Yeah.
Are they? Your wife you weren't fully divorced from while you were fucking running around fucking, a 23-year-old girl and getting her addicted to drugs and shit. All right. Allegedly, I guess.
Allegedly, yes. Let's say allegedly. Don't need to get sued now.
Making a fucking 23-year-old bitch with a bad neck fucking take rails of coke off your dick. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Page hair.
Yeah. But he says the situation was involving them, and that's why I decided to take care of business, to take care of my family situation. And that's all that's happened. That comes to what I was just saying to you. I know people wanted to know absolutely everything. This only concerns my family, my parents, my sister, myself, and my kids, and that's how it's going to stay. So he didn't even give an excuse. He's like, I have family stuff.
Yeah. Dog ate my homework, man.
Yeah. And this guy's got a history of just being a fucking pain in the ass. I think they deserve it for fucking hiring that guy.
He's fired now.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if you fucking hire that guy, you're asking for it, man. He's got some. He's already announced some dates for Mexico. So.
Yeah, and there's the rumor too that Vince wants him back, which boggles my mind.
Fucking crazy, especially after. He's crazy. Period, but especially after this. Oh my god. Yeah. Put him on SmackDown, fucking A.
No,
I would be for it. I don't want
more reason not to watch SmackDown.
I got all the reason I need this fucking week.
Oh, I know why you hated it.
New Japan had wrestling Dontaku.
Yeah,
day
Road
one.
2 wrestling Dontaku.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, Road 2. I just felt we should acknowledge that it happened, but I mean, there's nothing really of merit here at all.
No, it's just all multi-man matches, basically.
Yeah. And a 10-man elimination tag team match for the main event. Maybe I'll check that out, I guess. But
is it a junior or a heavyweight?
It is just in general. It is I don't know. It's got everybody. It's got Elgin, but it has Ospreay as well.
Oh, fair enough.
So
okay, maybe. Oh, this is a 5-on-5, hey?
I think that's the deal. Yeah, 5-on-5 with elimination, possibly.
Okay.
I don't.
I got you. I got you.
Some of these things are just once we get to that show, that's going to be a cool show. There's a lot of good shit on there already.
Yeah. It's going to be. I can't remember half of what's supposed to be on there, but I know it's supposed to be good. Hey, was it Jay White against?
Oh God! I was gonna say just leave it, dude. Just leave it right there. Just walk away from it.
I'm pretty sure. Are they doing Okada and Tanahashi there?
Possibly.
I don't know.
I believe so. Yes, I believe so.
Don't quote me on anything that I have just said.
Dude, don't quote me on anything I say on this show. Okada is all in.
Oh man, it's making me want to go to Chicago more and more.
Shit, right? It's going to be a good. Hopefully, this will go well, which I'm sure it's going to, and this will be like a every year thing, and it'll be kind of like a fucking mini WrestleMania for Smarks.
Yeah, just go there and just be 10,000 smarks just running around, be the worst time ever.
Yeah. That's just it. If anything, I would like it'd be cool to go and like check out the other stuff around it. But it's like WrestleMania. I want to go to WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
I just don't want to go to WrestleMania.
If I were to go again, I'd do everything but WrestleMania. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go to Access because I didn't go to Access last time. I would like to see that just to be there for an hour or two.
Yeah. See some fucking Access matches. We didn't even talk about those. I don't even know what happened. They had like
A bunch of tournaments.
tournaments. I don't even know what the fucking point of any of it was.
Yeah, Keith Lee.
Rey Mysterio is returning to AAA this summer.
Yes, and he's also doing the Greatest Royal Rumble. And
Is he really?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't hear that.
I'm sure of it. I'm sure. I got to do a quick search, but I'm sure of it.
I heard there was rumor of it, I guess, but I didn't hear that it actually happened. So, well, he'll be returning to AAA June 3rd for the Verano de Escaldalo event. I'm sorry, Spanish-speaking people. I'm sorry, J. Arduna. Sorry for that.
It's basically a rumor, but it's all but confirmed.
Well, there you go. He's just going to be this like fucking gun for hire. That's kind of cool though, if you can pull it off.
Yeah, WWE, AAA, fucking, and New Japan. It's going to be a great year for Rey Mysterio, I think, if he can stay healthy.
It's great though. Like, I mean, you got to say what you will about the Saudi people, but it's like, even they know. Like, they're like, no, dude, we want wrestlers from when wrestling was good too. We want the Undertaker.
Yeah.
We want Rey Mysterio and Chris Jericho. Yeah, we don't want fucking these other guys.
Yeah, no, and it makes sense. You know, they're going Saudi Arabia. This is not just because we want WWE to come here. Saudi Arabia has been their whole like government and commission has been going through an upheaval, and so they're trying to make their sports commission more lucrative. So they want the WWE to come there. They got all this money, so we'll pay WWE all this money. You pay WWE all this money, you're going to get a great show. You're going to get Brock Lesnar's. You're going to get Chris Jericho's. You're going to get the Rey Mysterios. So you're going to get a 50-man Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Have you heard about the advertising for Extreme Rules? Like advertising two people for a championship match?
No.
It's a big... It's
Samoa
awful.
Joe and Roman Reigns?
Nakamura versus...
Roman Reigns.
Wait, no, AJ Styles is the one for Extreme Rules, but they've already advertised it, I guess, in July. So who knows who will have it on? Probably Nakamura, maybe by then.
Maybe. And you know what? That's even if they do that. Sometimes they do that stuff just to be coy. They just want to be assholes and just be like, oh, we're going to freak everybody out on the internet now.
Oh, let me take that back. The ad shows a picture. Yeah, it shows AJ Styles, Nakamura, and Baron Corbin in a triple threat championship match.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That sounds
the talk
absolutely
is
horrible.
Yeah, the talk is that fucking Vince is still really high on fucking Corbin. He really likes Corbin.
Yeah, I heard it go so far as anybody outside of the top guys, Corbin is his next favorite.
How?
I don't know. He's not even like the kind of guy Vince would typically be drawn to.
No, he wears
tall.
a t-shirt. He wears a t-shirt for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's Tommy Dreamer essentially, man. Jesus.
Oh, I'll be talking about fucking Tommy Dreamer later.
I know you will be.
Because guess who watched Impact this week? I did.
Jim.
So, I don't know. Other than that, there's rumors on NXT call-ups, but those are just rumors and fuck it. So,
so let's see. There was a possible measles outbreak in New Orleans during WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, right. Also, in other news, there's a possible chlamydia outbreak in New Orleans.
Really?
No.
I had the clap. There was also an idea being pitched backstage for Bray Wyatt to be the leader of Sanity after turning on Matt Hardy. And so we'll see where that goes. It almost makes you think Sanity probably will be getting the call up in the draft.
What could we do to just fucking derail these three guys? Oh, we put them with Bray Wyatt. Awesome.
That could be
That's
horrible,
awful.
but it could be good though. You never know. You never know until they, because I would imagine if they were to do that, it would be a kind of a different Bray Wyatt. You can't be the same Bray Wyatt, can he?
Oh, I don't even care. Honestly, at this point, it's like, what the fuck with that character on it? He had Harper and Rowan, and then he didn't, and then he did, and then they had Braun Strowman, and then he had none. Right? Yeah. So what the fuck is the point of this? Some insanity. Eric Young is he's a great leader for that group.
Yeah, I agree.
He's got a sweet 80s wrestler fucking voice and shit. He sounds awesome.
He does. Did you hear about how Shane chased Brock Lesnar's SUV Sunday night at WrestleMania?
No, I heard about the belt throw thing.
Apparently, after when Brock got changed and went to leave, Shane started chasing the SUV. And
on foot?
Yeah. And Brock and Shane didn't see. Brock and Paul didn't know that Shane did this until the next night. Because they didn't even notice that he was running behind them. It just seems like a really funny fucking thing for a guy with diverticulitis to pick on a guy who had diverticulitis. I think that would be great to see Brock just know where all of his weaknesses are and just rip his intestines out.
Oh my God. That whole thing is, I mean, whether it's real or not, I feel like the belt throwing thing was widely reported. But then also too, it's like, Vince could be working the boys, which is insanity. That's like,
this is WCW, Jim.
It is, dude.
It's so WCW. It's cringe.
You know, there are a lot of things lately that are very WCW about this company.
Roman's promo on Raw.
Yeah.
That was very WCW.
Oh my God, we got to talk about that. Well, that's all I have for news. So,
Davey Boy Smith tried to pick a fight with Jake Roberts on WrestleCon.
Oh yeah, he dumped coffee on him.
He dumped fucking coffee on Jake Roberts because he said something about how Davey wasn't over enough for something. And
what a fucking dumb fuck that kid is,
man.
Yeah,
it seems like a fucking cunt.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck, man?
The father was so high on crack, he couldn't remember anything for SummerSlam 92.
It's bizarre.
I'm bizarre. Fuck you.
It's nonsense. What it was that he was in tag teams because he couldn't get over by himself. He wasn't a big star ever.
Never.
No. Every year, too, there's like this whole, fuck Davey Boy Smith for the Hall of Fame. Like, I don't think he had a Hall of Fame career. I mean, obviously by their standards, anybody can be in, but he's not an SCL Hall of Famer, nor will he be.
No, God, no.
But
God,
guess what? His tag team partner is
still alive in a wheelchair.
Well, whatever, but until that happened, he did a lot of fucking awesome flips and shit. So, welcome to the SCL Hall of Fame, sir.
Until that happened. This should be a quote. Until that happened, he did do a lot of good flips and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Till he started beating women and like holding him at gunpoint and all that shit.
Fucking
he was pretty fucking good at flips, dude.
He was, I must say.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you got other news?
No, we didn't really talk about Brock's new contract, did we?
We did not.
We might. I don't know. It came out that day, but how long do you suspect this contract to be? Because I think it's up there. I have no idea. I got reason to believe it could be like 6 months. I got reason to be it could just be that one match.
It's hard to say, man. He hasn't entered USADA testing, so until he does that, the chance of him leaving are. I mean, if he was going to do that, he would enter the USADA pool now, and get it started. Because I don't know, does it take 6 months?
He needs 6 months. Yes. If he wants to fight before the year is up, he needs to enter the pool before May, or by May.
Unless this match is it, he drops it to Roman, and he leaves, and then enters the pool.
But see, then you got to think about too. it was already noted that the contract, inside the contract, states him to be able to fight for UFC for at least one fight.
Yeah.
So which tells me this contract has to go longer than what the USADA pool is because he will be leaving to fight.
Why do they pay him so much money? I don't, like the first time around, before this last deal, I got it, man. It made sense.
Yeah.
But at this point, I don't think it does, man. I guess people could argue that. People listening to this probably like arguing it in their head, but I don't think does he make anything now? Does he get big ratings? Is he bringing in money? I don't know.
He doesn't bring me. That's you know what I mean? So like before, yeah, a couple of years ago, every Brock match was a must-see match because it was cool. You know, it was the big thing at the time. But now it's just become run-of-the-mill. People have become tired of it. You got your whole, this is like Kane and Big Show complex. Just a big guy. He's doing the same thing over and over again. It's not compelling anybody, so you might as well.
Big Show who recently re-signed.
I know. Fuck, his knees can't give out fast enough.
I guess that guy just doesn't want to walk. He's like, I just decided that I didn't want to walk around when I'm fucking 55. So
I just decided I think I got 10 more good years left in me, then I think I'm just going to die.
I was thinking that, robot technology is getting to a point where I could probably get robot legs in 10 years.
Hey, Robot Reigns, look at my robot legs.
Just be like fucking someday in the future it'll be Big Show's head, but it'll be, in the little fucking container on top of a robot body and he'll be out fucking wrestling.
Oh, it'll be like that guy from Ninja Turtles. His head will be in the belly of that fucking
like
robot.
Crane?
Yeah, Crane. There you go.
Well, we've had wrestling fucking turtles before. I mean,
we have, yeah. We've had mummies, the Yeti.
Yeah.
We had zombies, vampires.
Had it all, dude.
Yeah.
Have we had creatures? Oh yeah, the guy in the Dungeon of Doom who came out of the ocean.
Yes.
What the fuck his name was?
Yes, that's true.
We've done it all, man. We've done it all.
So you might as well go the extra mile, man.
But nobody has taken my idea for that we've pitched. It's
the Japanese Yakuza stable.
Well, no.
The Diddler.
The Diddler, dude. It's been a long fucking gimmick we talk about on here.
Oh, fuck.
No one's done it.
You did it on one of the WWE games.
Yeah. The Diddler, man. He's a face to children and a heel to parents. Comes out giving kids candy, trying to give them hugs and shit. It's awesome, man.
That's
fucking
fine line.
The Diddler.
Especially
you can do it on the indies.
The Diddler.
Yeah.
I can see like
Your
Dick
gimmick
Justice doing it.
Dick Justice?
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about Dick Justice later too, by the way.
He was on Impact, right? As Richard Justice. Yeah.
Yeah. I admit, dude, I popped when they did Richard Justice. I was like, Dad, that's pretty fucking good. You want to talk about some fucking Raw?
I mean, we could. Let me stall for 1 second here.
Monday Night Raw continued from New Orleans.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like, this is like more of an occupation of a city than anything. You know?
I'm just going to sit here until these 5 days are up.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do? Started off with Steph. We can talk about this whole segment if you like.
We could. I mean, what
with
did you
Ronda
think
Rousey.
about it? I thought myself that Steph played a good heel. She, I thought it was a good segment overall. It was probably Ronda Rousey's best talking segment or promo segment.
Yeah, I guess it was whatever. No, I mean, she had her in the arm bar, except like Steph's arm's completely bent and it's visible, and that looked awful.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would imagine this is Steph being written off TV for a while. Dude,
that's my hope. If that's the case, then awesome. You know,
yeah, it almost has to be. And so you'll have Angle just going through the motions, dead between the eyes. And then we got, on the other side, we got a girl fucking all the boys and making decisions. Xavier Woods might get a good shot now.
I did enjoy that the crowd chanted "Shut the fuck up" as Seth. Yes. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
From there, have you noticed this? I'm pointing this out to somebody that it seems like Raw always starts with a women's match. First match is almost always a women's match.
And the first segment almost always involves Steph.
Well, it's just like 15 minutes of talking and then a women's match, and it doesn't do much to try to keep me involved.
Well, I mean, especially when at least we got something new in this women's match.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we got that, and this was probably the best debut on Raw that night.
Yeah, we get the debut of Ember Moon, which everybody kind of expected somewhere in this weekend.
Yes. She came out as Nia Jax's ethnic tag partner.
She gets the pin over Alexa, so
I would imagine that means Alexa's going to SmackDown.
I expect she's going to go to SmackDown. I expect, there's going to be a lot of changes coming up. Yeah,
I think Miz is going to SmackDown. That way they can do Daniel Bryan and Miz.
Yeah,
because they buried they didn't bury Miz, but they let everybody do their finisher on him about 18 times.
Yeah. Why'd you guys go out there? You give them the fucking curb stomp about 14 times.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's how they do. They kill people before they get rid of them. So I can see some of the tag teams too, like New Day could be going back to Raw.
Yeah,
We're send them back to Raw.
Maybe.
Revival, yeah. At some point, it's like it doesn't make sense. They can do whatever they want, and they settle right back into the same shit.
Yeah.
But whatever. Ember Moon, I think she's better than a lot of the chicks on this show.
Yeah, me too. So I think it's going to be a good addition, and keeping her off of the same program with Asuka, I don't know, is Asuka SmackDown or Raw? I don't know.
She wasn't on either show this week.
Yeah. So I don't know how that works, but I think having them on the same show would be beneficiary. You could tell a good story there.
Yeah, plus there's a lot of matches. Moon came in kind of later, right? So you haven't had a Moon versus a lot of those chicks, Sasha, Bailey. There's never been Moon, Charlotte, those are all new matchups for her.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty good. I actually like the backstage thing kind of with Braun and Nicholas. That was okay. They relinquished the titles.
I liked how he was hidden behind him. It was like, where's your tag partner? Oh, he's behind me.
Yeah, it's it's goofy. It's whatever.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy this. I like on Twitter too, where you had the King Maxwell Twitter account. It was like, "Welcome to the business, kid."
It's like a picture of them together.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
The onion stuff, where it's just like King Maxwell and Nicholas have heat.
Yeah, they're starting an angle, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I don't know why they did this, but before it goes to commercial, like, no way Jose debuts next. Like, oh.
Yeah, it's
why? Why did you do that?
Yeah, why'd you ruin the surprise? I mean, no way Jose debuting does nothing for me.
Yeah.
But you know what we're going to get? We're going to get a Congo line at the Greatest Royal Rumble where everybody in the ring gets out and does a Congo line, gets back in the ring. Guaranteed.
No way.
I've seen that on Twitter. I've seen somebody say that on Twitter, and I'm sure that will happen.
That'd actually be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But this guy, it was just Adam Rose all over again.
Yeah. Without Braun Strowman as the big, goofy, Eugene-looking retard in the background.
I never thought this guy, and I thought this gimmick was just a fucking bullshit low-end gimmick from Go,
Well, when I seen the gimmick, the first thing that came to mind is, he's going to the roster because that's a gimmick for the WWE. This is not an NXT, you know what I mean? It's not an NXT style gimmick. This is a gimmick to see it, to get him up to the main roster. And he's up there. I'm sure it's just going to be 2 months and he'll be just jobbing out to everybody.
He'll be, as so many guys have been, right? As Adam Rose and some of these other characters, where it's just like he's going to be Fandango. That's absolutely, that's all it'll be.
Exactly what it is. It's a gimmick to do some comedy skits to fill some time, to alleviate the crowd. That's exactly what he's there for.
Great. What else are we on? The Bar and Angle had a segment. They have a rematch in 3 weeks. Well, not even a rematch. They have a match in 3 weeks against the winners of the tag team. Don't call it a tournament eliminator.
Oh, that was so weird. You got the first match was, what was it, Revival against the Club?
Yeah, they beat the Good Brothers.
Yeah. Which, I mean, at least the Revival got a win. Did you watch Being the Elite?
I watched a large portion of it.
Did you see the part where they were talking about their old bits? It was like, we should bring back the FTR bit. And it's just like, they're no longer relevant. It's like,
Well, they kind of joked about like what it even meant, right?
Yeah. Roman Reigns, and then as soon as that happened, he got the call. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's good shit. Next with this big whole Balor Rollins Miz thing. Why is Jeff Hardy's just like, hey, new friends?
My brother's gone retarded. I'm just going to help you guys out, okay? And then later on the show, I'm going to show you that I might still be on drugs, and you guys are going to look at me funny.
Andy Rose, Sasha Banks, nonsense. I don't understand this. Bailey comes out to be in her corner, but
this has to be the slowest, most boring feud ever to be.
Dude, they already fucking attacked each other and shit, and then like, we make movies, pal.
Yeah, no movie I've ever seen started like this. That's for sure.
Fucking awful. Bailey means to hit Mandy, hits Sasha. She loses the Rose. Anything I gotta get creative to give that fucking chick wins. Did you know she's fucking
Tino Sabatelli?
Tino Sabatelli.
What a that goddamn guy. If I needed another reason to hate him, he's stealing Otis Dozovich's lady. Fuck.
Dude, somebody needs to fucking fix these two. Like, put something in their food to make them not able to reproduce. You imagine the just dumb fucking beautiful child they would make together.
Dumb beautiful child.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Oh, it could be the next worst. Everybody's next big least favorite wrestler.
Yeah. Oh, probably. From here, we had a Paige promo where she retires.
Yes, which we all expect to come at some point in time.
Yeah.
But I understand why they saved it for this time, though. Because with Paige and the sex tapes, right? If you did it in just any Raw show anywhere, this probably you're not going to get as good a reaction. But WrestleMania weekend, you got enough people that have respect for her that they gave her a little send off. So
yeah, she leaves her butt plug in the ring to signify that she's retired. I'm just kidding, dude. She left her shirt. She's retiring from wrestling, not anal sex.
Yeah, no, that's still on the table.
I hate this chick. That's no secret to anyone who listens to this show. So I was just like, bye, bitch. And then Tuesday, I was very let down.
Fuck, bitch.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. What the fuck is that?
I watched this fucking drag fucking show with like drag
RuPaul's
queens.
Drag Race.
Yeah, I love that show. I watch it every week. But it's like seems to be how a lot of these queens say they say bye.
Bye.
I think it's fucking funny. That show's amazing, dude. RuPaul's Drag Race is fucking Friday viewing for us, man. Or Thursday? I think it's on Thursdays. Great show.
RuPaul was in what TV show was he in? Two Girls. I can't remember. Fucking Broad City. He's not RuPaul though. He's the dude.
Yeah, and that's still a RuPaul.
Yeah. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, I know. It's
a weird thing. Yeah, I wouldn't bother trying to navigate any of that.
It's his alter ego.
Yeah. And Elias sings. Dude, can you tell me why people cheer this guy? I don't get it at all. Is it that they're so desperate for a character that they just like cling on to this guy and cheer him?
It could be. I mean, I would cheer Elias over who come out to attack him.
Oh, well, yeah, you fucking dislike him greatly.
Oh,
Bobby
man,
Lashley.
walking Borageddon. Bobby Lashley.
Walking Blandageddon.
Take that goddamn headband off your head, you fucking child. Jesus Christ.
When you're bald, all your sweat goes in your eyes. You need that shit.
I don't care. Grow a fucking stubble. Wear a mask. At least if you wore a mask, I might not know you. You know what they have to do? They have to team him and Apollo Crews up. This is the only way I want anything to do with this. Him and Apollo Crews as a tag team. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look exactly. One's mini me. Bobby Lashley and mini Bobby. That's
they
all
they
you
could
need.
take on mixed teams of like a wrestler and a midget or what?
Ah, yes. Booker T and mini Booker T. Doink and Dink.
Yeah.
Maybe Doink and Alabama Doink, because Alabama Doink is fucking gross.
I was trying to look around for the Hall of Fame. I was looking around and was like, because I watched a great midget match recently.
A great one.
And I was like, a midget match.
Okay.
And I was like, who's the fucking best midget wrestler ever? Like, I was kind of looking like maybe I'll put a midget into the SCL Hall of Fame. People sensitive to the term midget wonder how many times I'm going to say midget in this segment, midget.
It's called midget wrestling.
It is, but no less. I couldn't really figure out,
I don't know who would be the best midget wrestler, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I haven't seen too much.
Yeah, the what we're covering here's going to be my pay-per-view Take Two plug here. Well, I guess while we're doing it, pay-per-view Take Two, our next episode, Ground Zero '97. There's a midget match in there, and it's fucking. So far, it's the best fucking match on the show.
I think it is the best match on the show.
I haven't got to the end of the show yet, but that's so far.
One guy is a lot taller, right? He's wearing black.
A little taller,
and
yeah.
then the one guy's the guy wearing all the white, right?
Yeah, Max Mini, dude.
Yes, Max Mini. Yes, that's what his name is. Max
He's fucking good.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome. It added to that show. I was like, I want a minis division in WWE now. I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
we're gonna let women wrestle. We might as well let midgets wrestle.
That ain't gonna happen.
But Owens and Zayn showed up after this.
Yes, and
I guess unless you want to talk about Lashley, like,
no.
do you see him going up to the main event or what?
Maybe.
You think they put the strap on him?
No. They're not going to put him over Roman Reigns, but I could see him at least having a match for it.
That's what I thought right away. It's like, oh, they'll bring him in and have Roman Reigns beat him.
See, to me, the only match I would want to see Bobby Lashley have is a match Bobby Lashley against Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
It's the only match I care to see. Two guys that were in MMA. That's it.
That's fair. That'd be awful, probably, though.
Oh, it probably would be. But
and Lashley's like a zillion times better wrestler than Lesnar.
Yeah. Maybe have a shoot match.
That was the thing is like that match I've always wanted to see in UFC. In MMA, I'd love to see those two fight MMA. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, just have a sanctioned match by the WWE. But I mean, we all know how Brawl for All went.
How about that for some business? You run a fucking match in WWE and you book in that the match kind of devolves and they shoot on each other, fake shoot on each other in this match. And then you could promote it and do it in fucking UFC. Millions of dollars.
One problem, though. One's in Bellator, one's UFC.
I don't know how long of a Bellator deal he has.
I don't even know if he's still going to be there after now. Once he's with WWE.
Who knows? But no less. Owens and Zayn show up. And they make, he says the roster is full. The tag division is full. But he hears TNA is hiring.
And the crowd goes ape shit.
Yeah.
And it works on many levels. They're not called TNA anymore, so you can play with that a little bit. They're not going to say Impact. But they'll say TNA.
Yeah. I thought it was weird.
I popped. The That's all it needed from me.
Yeah. Where the fuck does this go? He's now selling Steen shirts again as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good.
I remember like last week there was Generico shirts. Now there's Steen shirts up again.
It's awesome. I might.
Whoever they've convinced over there and on that side is like, it's amazing because they're making so fucking much money on those shirts.
Hopefully they're making the money, not WWE.
Oh yeah, this Pro Wrestling Tees, it's got to be.
Yeah, somebody from WWE could have set that up. Who knows?
Hard to say. But where do they go with this? I think the best thing would be to let him go work on a Ring of Honor show. Just at a Ring of Honor pay-per-view, fucking Steen shows up, Generico shows up. Oh my God.
I can see him doing anything other than ROH and Impact.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they'd want to give ROH that rub, especially with this All-In show coming up. I think they would do everything in their power to not have that happen, actually. But I can see them doing like a PWG, something that comes out months later on DVD. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you can hear about it. Oh, fuck, they showed up at PWG. You can't see it, though, you know?
All right. Yeah, it's really interesting. I think that's the way you go with it. I think you let him go work the indies. Just for a little bit.
I think so, yeah. We'll see what happens like with the Superstars shakeup and whether or not they're brought up there and go from there, I guess.
They have a match later on for the winner gets a spot. I wonder how that'll end.
Hey, it was probably the best WWE match of the weekend in New Orleans. Except for, I'm not counting NXT, but
yeah,
it was better than anything on WrestleMania.
You're fucking right, actually.
Yeah, and that was it's not the original match. They were always going to play it into the angle of Shane and Bryan, but that was what they originally announced was Owens and Zayn, and it's too bad we didn't get it because on a WrestleMania stage, man, that match would have been fantastic.
Yeah, Heath and Rhino are out because they want to keep their jobs, so they do an open challenge, and we get the debut of the Authors of Pain.
Yep. Yeah, which I kind of expected. Everybody in the crowd expected it too, because they started chanting AOP.
Yeah, and post-match, they walk away from Paul Ellering, so I'm sure, because he's not going on the road, he's fucking old as shit.
70-something years old. He's like Vince's age.
Yeah, and here I was kind of irritated. I was like, you're not going to have a fucking story for this? And then on NXT, they did do a little bit of a story for it. Yeah,
which was pretty good. At least save for NXT. He explains why they left and everything. So,
yeah, they ditch him though. I thought like it would have been, maybe a better story. Maybe if he, was like, well, I got you there, man. This was the whole point,
Yeah,
I got you guys where you're supposed to be. Fucking now I'm leaving,
Yeah,
whatever.
No, I agree. Could have been a better told story, but I mean, the WWE's not really known for telling good stories.
Just getting a story is like, all right.
Yeah. I agree, man. That's nailed right on the fucking head.
Just getting a story.
Yeah. And we'll latch on to anything now.
Yeah.
We'll throw out a work shoot and we'll just fucking argue ourselves to death.
Reigns is out from here. And Cole is just sucking his dick off so hard on commentary.
He's got the fucking knob rubbed raw.
Oh my God. Yeah, he comes out in street clothes, I guess, but he's like wearing a big gold watch. Okay, dude.
This promo is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Like, really, though, did Russo write this promo? Because, okay, they turn it into Roman Reigns. I didn't know I wasn't going to win. I wasn't smartened up. And it's like, okay, so that's Vince Russo 101 right there. Let's use fucking insider lingo and confuse everybody what's going on. And then let's have Samoa Joe come out, eviscerate him on the mic, and make Joe look so much better. Okay. Okay, cool. I understand. Yeah, this is Vince Russo. Okay.
This is the guy you're going to put the belt on in fucking 3 weeks in the middle of the desert where there's no fucking...
The fuck?
There's no one around to boo it.
Yeah. It's like if a tree falls in the woods, does anybody hear it?
Fucking crazy, man. I don't even know what to say about it. Yeah, like, well, I watched. I was just dumbfounded. I couldn't believe that they were doing that.
Yeah, I sat there with a joint, just with my head cocked like a dog, just like, huh?
Are they really? Are they really doing this right now?
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know, I do assume he wins in Saudi Arabia,
Which is insane, though, considering all this. Samoa Joe made him look like a fucking baby, just like a child. It was unbelievable.
No, I know, but that's something that we've seen time and time again. Though every time you see Joe and Roman, Joe makes him look like a fucking child.
Yeah, I just don't fucking get it. But he wants Reigns at Backlash, whether he wins or loses, I guess. So,
Which I would imagine he's going to win, and it'll be a title match, and Joe will lose.
yeah.
Because Reigns, what is
Must
it? You
pose.
said? Must pose. Yes.
Yeah, Reigns must pose, man. That's awful. Titus Worldwide, taking on Broken Matt and Bray. The winners take on the Revival. Hell yeah. Winners take on a Revival next week. Props to Matt Hardy for fucking trying to get Apollo over here. No one else is going to try. The writer's not going to try. No one in the office is going to try. Matt Hardy's like, I'm going to try to get this kid over here today.
Yeah, he does his flips. It's wonderful.
Yeah, at least someone's trying to fucking get this kid over, you know?
Didn't Bray Wyatt bow to him or something?
Yeah.
Like, fuck me.
God damn it. That guy's so good. What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
The fuck?
No, it's... See, there's been a lot of times where Apollo Crews really dropped the ball, though, if you ask me.
No, that's true. I don't disagree.
When he came in, great athlete. He had a good finisher, like that standing shooting star press or something like that.
Yeah, which really I don't even like as a finisher.
Much better than his fucking twirling powerbomb.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, he should just do a running one or something. I don't know.
Well,
like we see people do running
so much crazy shit. Just do something from the top rope. Fuck it. Or do some variation of a lung blower. Everybody loves to do that these days.
Yeah. Do a spear, dude. Everyone likes the spear.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm with you. He hasn't exactly fucking done a great job with that, but that's when in the past, if the guy can't talk, put someone with him who can talk. Put him on a tag team, like a decent tag team. You know, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Or
I agree.
give him a manager. Do something with him. Fuck.
They gave him Titus.
Yeah, and Dana Brooke. The fucker sound like a seal. And not the singing seal either.
No.
He looks like Seal, but he sounds like the other seal. I feel like that could be made into something right there.
Fuck that.
You mash up Seal Kiss from a Rose and the sounds of a seal. Fuck. This show's retarded. But nonetheless, where the fuck else is going here?
Today, by the way.
Oh, I got a song picked out.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Then fuck that intro.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see what we got. But nonetheless, what else we got?
What else we got? We got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have a match for a double count out. Nobody wins, so nobody gets hired.
Which the announcer knew like right away.
Which is mind-boggling too, right? Like these guys had such a good match. You're not going to come and say, "Yeah, okay, you know what? You guys got a job." You know, like let bygones be bygones. You guys are really good. You'll help the show. Obviously, you will. Look at what you guys just did. Come on.
The Dana White, where the finale of the first Ultimate Fighter,
where you hire both of them, Griffith and who? Bonner? No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fuck me. I don't even watch UFC and I know this shit, but fuck yeah.
That fight was so fucking good. We're hiring both of these guys.
Yeah.
You know, and they had varying degrees of success beyond that, but no less.
Then we get that backstage segment where Jeff runs into Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy.
I really liked that.
I
man.
did too. I thought it was great. Even Balor and Rollins' reaction.
Do you feel like it was planting some seeds already for Wyatt though to turn on him?
Maybe I thought it was planting like a little more along the lines of seeds of Jeff Hardy joining.
Yeah, I mean, I got that too, but he did say something about, getting expelling Sister Abigail or something, and you could see like Bray kind of had a look on his face a little bit before kind of going along with it. I don't know. Who knows?
Hey, maybe. It could be.
I think those three together could be fucking pretty good.
I think so too. It could be a good combination. Bray Wyatt gets out of the monotony of his character. You got more people for Matt Hardy to bounce off of. And 3 years ago, Jim, we would have clamored for this.
Yeah, true. But they fucked everything up, They
ruined Bray Wyatt along the way. They took too long to bank on Matt Hardy when he got into the company. It's a lot of missed opportunities.
Well, they just did dumb shit, right? When they did that Raw 2025 fucking thing, that was awful.
Yeah.
I did enjoy the Ultimate Deletion or whatever they were calling it. I enjoyed that.
I did too.
That was on our match of the week that week. One of our top three. That was awesome.
It was.
I'm surprised no one fucking bitched about that.
Hey, man. Fuck them, right?
Make your own top three.
We just bitch back. That's what happens.
Make your own top three, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make you look like
and then your main event, as you mentioned, just faces go over and everyone does 42 finishers on Miz.
Here we go.
He's definitely going to SmackDown.
Yes.
It's like one thing to beat a guy, people, but you could beat him and then send him to the other show, but like, why decimate him? They did this last year, right? Where they decimate people and then send them over to the other show. How does that help you?
It doesn't really, because they operate on. Okay, this is how WWE operates. They think that the people that watch SmackDown don't watch Raw, and the people who watch Raw don't watch SmackDown because they think that they're that good, that they're dividing people. But
no, do they really though?
Well, it's in my.
I know
opinion,
they treat it like that, but they can't really think that.
I agree. They can't really think that, but why else do they do this stuff? Why would you treat it
as if that's the case?
Why would you treat it as the case if you don't think it's the case? Because you know that's just going to ruin your case.
Yeah. It's so weird. It's like, now they're going to probably send New Day back to Raw and shit. Like, big deal. At some point, sending these people back and forth on these shows really doesn't do anything in the end.
No.
They've all wrestled each other like 1,000 times.
I agree. I wouldn't actually be opposed to seeing people go back to NXT. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, if they don't go to the Indies, they should go to NXT.
Maybe if you had a week like no one in the title picture down there, you could take Owens down there to get the belt or something. But
yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. You can have them go down, give some guys the rub down. There's a lot of guys down there that can use working with Owens and Zayn.
Love to watch a Zayn and Black match. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, look what Cesaro did for Zayn when he went back down there.
Yeah.
Right? That's what made Zayn come out of his shell in NXT. Was that match, a series of matches against Cesaro. Right? And that would never have happened if he would have gotten over, yes, but not at that point in time, I don't think.
Yeah, that's fair, man.
Even a guy like Ziggler could benefit from going down to NXT for a month.
That guy could benefit from being fucking fired.
He needs to go somewhere else.
To do fucking something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing him do some like ROH stuff, see what would happen, but
yeah, just to see what happens with it, maybe something else, anything else.
I never want to see him in New Japan.
No, I don't think they'd hire him. But overall, I thought this was, a decent Raw, just like based on surprises and debuts alone. I think it's a win.
Yeah, I honestly, I know you're not going to agree with me. I like SmackDown better than Raw.
Really?
I did. I thought SmackDown was head over heels better than Raw. For me,
man.
I thought the main event was lackluster as fuck. I don't care about anything going on in that main event angle.
No.
The Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn bit I liked. I didn't like any of the tag team eliminator. That can all go fuck itself. Let's see here.
Got some debuts, though.
Yeah, we got debuts, Jim. We got Authors of Pain. We got No Way Jose. in the moon. Bobby fucking Lashley? I'd rather go jerk off in a fucking corner and let everybody watch. I
I'd
really
rather
would.
have a hot sauce enema.
I'd rather fuck Klondike Bill in the ear than fucking do this. Have you ever cleaned earwax out of your dick hole? It's not hard. Or, I mean, it's not easy.
Well, the dick's probably not hard to be clean.
Can't be hard to go into a fucking ear hole.
It's one that you can't clean out your pee hole if your dick's hard, all right? You got to get it soft first, but that's part of the problem because how do you touch your dick and keep it soft? I touch it, it gets hard right away.
I think about touching it, it gets hard.
The fuck? So that was Raw.
That was Raw. Yep.
And now it's time for Jared's Hot Takes.
Jared's Hot Takes.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a subdued hot takes this week.
No way.
It's a subdued Jared's hot takes because we are here to lay to rest. Lay to rest. Jared's hot take number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen. We know the Suplex City Limits audience, mostly men.
Probably all men.
Probably have neck beards. We're here to lay to rest the greatest women's wrestling streak ever, Asuka, you're bullshit because she's a great wrestler. At WrestleMania, the Japanese jigsaw juggernaut, toughest bitch in the world. It's over. Asuka's streak came to an end. But that's not my hot take. A hell of a match. Hell of a match. Hell of a match. What a match. Remy, my dog. Remy, was that a great match? Yeah, it's a great match. That's what he says. It's a great match. It's a great match. Might have been the best match in the entire card.
I think it was.
But then, here's Jared's hot take number 1. It's not that the streak ended. I'm fine with it. I love that Charlotte beat it. They're trying to build her legacy. But then Tuesday night comes around. Tuesday night comes around.
Tuesday night comes around.
Wednesday night? Tuesday night. Was it Tuesday night?
And they give the title to a talentless bimbo who could not wrestle her way out of a paper bag. And on top of that, they had Charlotte get beat up by 2 Aussie bitches who don't know how to fucking wrestle. 3 bitches who can't wrestle beat the one woman on the entire roster who is the best wrestler on their entire roster. God damn, fuck that shit. That's my hot take. Fuck, you fucked up, SmackDown Live. You fucked up. Charlotte is the best wrestler you have on the roster for females. She might even be in the top 5 wrestlers you have in the entire roster. She's hell of amazing. Hell of amazing. By the way, this week's Jared's Hot Takes brought to you by the fact that Jared is back. Jared's back. Jared's back again. Oh, back. Oh, back again. Jared's back. Tell your friends it's Fully Loaded TV every Monday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Your boy Truly, he's back 9 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook, Fully Loaded TV. Check it out. Hot take number 2. Hot take number 2.
Got a plug in there.
Oh, yeah, you did.
WWE. They don't like it. They don't like you people. They don't like you. They don't like you. The Raw after WrestleMania, SmackDown after WrestleMania, they preface everything now. All the power got taken from you. Remember a few years ago when the Yes Movement took over at that Raw after WrestleMania? It wasn't a thing yet. But now they make a thing to make Corey Graves. They make Michael Cole point out that the fans at the Raw after WrestleMania, the SmackDown after WrestleMania, they're rowdy. They're trying to take your power away because they don't like you. They don't like the fact you highlight that you hijack shows. They don't like it, and they don't like you. Understand that. When you go to those shows now, they don't like it. Hear a little rattling.
Bag of chips?
That's me adding ice to my next drink because my next drink is required to get through Jared's hot take number 3. Hot take number 3. The final hot take of the night is this. Hot take number 3. Hot take.
So many times.
Number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this right now. Hi, guys. I'm Paige, and here's my shitty movie, but I'm going to show you the one scene from my shitty movie that you'll actually care about because it involves an actual movie star, and I'm not painting it up like a total coked out whore. Fucking Paige. Fuck Paige. Paige sounds like she smoked 4 packs a day while sucking dick for the last 25 years. And she's painted up. She's painted up like Krusty the fucking Clown. Paige is the fucking new GM of SmackDown. Suck my dick. Fuck that shit. She sucks. She's the worst. She sounds like somehow she sounds simultaneously deaf and like she just heard you say something to her that offended her. Fuck her. Fuck Paige. That's hot take number 3. Hot take number 3 is that. Paige is the worst. Paige was the worst pick ever. Just because Daniel Bryan hurt his neck and became a successful GM doesn't mean this dumb cunt will. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of time. I'm going over 6 minutes. Sorry. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again. Tune in to Fully Loaded TV every Monday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Times. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Tyler.
Fuck it, let's add 2 more.
A lot. Jared's hot takes from my boy Jared. You follow him on Twitter at JaredPPVT2. You can hear him on the pay-per-view Take 2 podcast with yours truly on the SCL channel. And you can watch Fully Loaded Wrestling, as he said, 9 p.m. Central, YouTube, and Facebook. That's a weekly indie show that they do. He's a real pro wrestling booker, man.
Yeah. You know what his gimmick on Twitter should be?
So
he sends out the same tweet 3 times in a row. That's his gimmick.
Fucking love it. He knows it pops me like when he does that.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Pulls it out. It's fucking good. Yeah, so check him out and give him a follow on Twitter and shit. They actually have a show going on this weekend, a Fully Loaded anniversary show.
Yes, the 4th anniversary, right?
Oh yeah, they've got Darren Corbin, not to be confused with Baron. This one's named is Darren. He's awesome.
Eric Cannon's on the show.
Yeah. A lot of good guys. So.
Yeah.
Check out Fully Loaded Wrestling shit. So yeah, that's Jared's hot takes for the week. Brand new Federation episode is up. The NWA goes to New York.
Yes, New York Knockout, where we get the illustrious Ric Flair Terry Funk match in one of the many Terry Funk retirement matches in all of wrestling history. We get some hijinks with the Dynamic Dudes and the Fabulous Freebirds, mini Lex Luthor, Stan Lane, and that's what's up for the Federation. We'll be back with Starrcade '89 in a week or 2.
Yeah, I listened to the episode and enjoyed it thoroughly. I love listening to you guys take on fucking late '80s, early '90s WCW.
Man, I love and hate watching Tommy Rich all at the same time.
Yeah, he's the dude. If you're sticking around that timeline, he's there for fucking years in the same spot. You know,
it's just having matches with ass sweat all over the place.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, check out the Federation. If you like this show and this channel, you'll definitely like the Federation. Check that shit out. SmackDown Live. Did they get their song back yet?
No. No, they're not. No, they're not.
You don't think so?
Yet. Okay, fine.
I'm asking you. You like the show.
Now, I'm going to cut this music off fast because I really need to preface something. I said I liked SmackDown more than Raw. I went through and made a point that I didn't like Raw very much. So, SmackDown wasn't that good. It just, I thought it delivered the message that it tried to convey better than Raw.
Mm-hmm. So we get we're skipping ahead a little bit, but we get the announcement of Paige as the general manager. Just a public service announcement. Maybe not a great idea to start letting fucking weird, sketchy carnies pile drive you at age 13. Maybe
From both ends.
Yeah. Well, pile drive in any sense of the word.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Sex joke. But yeah, no, I wouldn't like. There's nothing that I'm not excited that Paige is GM. I'm indifferent towards it because, in my opinion, it's the GM. She can't be worse than Kurt Angle. It's not possible. It's not possible. So, in any which way or form, it's going to be better than watching Raw's GM. I think. I hope, at least.
Yeah, but at least I respect Kurt Angle. You know.
No, fair. And you know what? The way I look at it is Paige is still under contract with the WWE. They're going to be paying her until that runs out. So they're going to find something for her to do. And this is it.
This is it. Yeah, great. I fucking can't stand her, so I didn't like it.
Hey, yeah, I didn't. I am not saying I like it. Indifferent. I
And also Shane comes out not selling at all.
Yeah, I know.
He dances and he gets in the ring, then he kind of sells it a little bit. Like,
Yeah, it's like, ooh, gas. That's what that sell was. That was Ronda Rousey selling the table.
Yeah, that's a lot of. If you watch like the women in NXT, that's how they sell everything. They just hold one arm across their stomach, selling.
Yeah. I had a stroke, just so you know.
Yeah.
You know how we were talking about how I had casuals watching WrestleMania with me or NXT? That was one thing that they pointed out. It's like, why does everybody hold their arm against their side when they're hurt? It's like, that's just wrestling selling. That's just how they do it.
Yeah. Fair assessment. The Usos defeat the New Day again.
Yeah.
They have a rematch with the Bludgeon Brothers coming up, so. If this is interesting. On this show, everybody has to win to get a rematch, right? Orton had to win to get a rematch here, too.
Except for Roman Reigns, who just got.
It's like a SmackDown thing. It's not a Raw thing. It's like a SmackDown thing.
Yeah. It's kind of proper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I expect the New Day are going to Raw.
I would imagine. I think that's probably a very safe assessment.
Yeah. Stephanie McMahon Memorial Battle Royal winner Naomi defeats Natalya.
Yes, she did, and it was very pointless. They went back to Shinsuke Nakamura, which was probably my highlight of my night.
Yeah.
I thought, this is the Shinsuke I want to see. I want to see this. I really like this. Man, just being a cunt and just say, no speak English? Oh, fuck yes, bud. Yes, give it to him, buddy. Fucking give it to him.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a heel, though. It's not a heel thing, though. You know what I mean? It's not going to get anybody to hate him, in my opinion. It's too clever.
Too clever. Yeah, I really like that, too. In a Charlotte promo interrupted, as a boy mentioned, by the Aussie cunts.
Yes. Now, mind you, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I thought they did, okay, and by they, I mean Peyton Royce did a very good job of getting the crowd behind them, even though she wasn't supposed to get the crowd behind them.
I think they just overact everything like so much.
That's the thing, though, right? Like, okay, Jim, this is not me being an asshole, but the fact that you say that tells me you don't understand the gimmick. Because they're the Valley Girls, but they're from Australia, but they're Valley Girls is essentially what they are, where everything is amped up to 11, right? Everything is hyper and super annoying, and that's the point of them.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that. I do feel that, but I don't think either of them are very good in the ring or anything.
Oh God, no! Fuck no!
Yeah.
Horrible. They're horrible in the ring. But
I
I thought
highlighted
as
this.
a promo, it was good.
My highlight of this segment was seeing Q Fucking in from Practical Jokers in the front row.
Right?
Him and Sal.
Oh man, see, for me, Q is not Impractical Jokers. It's Tell 'em Steve Dave, a podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That's where I know Q from, and I fucking adore him.
Yeah, he's fucking good shit. But they beat Charlotte down just forever.
Forever.
Exactly. Forever. Yeah,
fuck.
both of those references. And then Carmella comes out to cash in. And this is their senior referee, by the way, Mike Chioda, whatever the fuck.
He's the coconut referee.
Mike.
He's the only
Chioda.
referee to have a wellness violation.
Is he really?
Yes. As far as I don't know of any other referee to have a wellness violation.
I didn't know he had a wellness violation.
He did have a wellness violation.
It's amazing. I wonder for what.
Well, look at how much he sweats and how red he is in the face. Right?
Yeah.
Mike Chioda's thing is, what do you say? Somebody's being in a fucking hold, and it's like, what do you say, Brock? What do you say? He's a weird cat, man. He's hyped up.
What was with this though? It looked awful.
What are you doing? What's this briefcase? What am I supposed to do with this? Fuck.
He'd never seen a briefcase before. It's like, this isn't even a new thing, dude.
No, this has been around since like 2008.
Yeah, if you'd have put that like chubby Asian ref out there, I'd have been like, okay, he's confused. I get it. But this is like your senior official.
Wouldn't it be funny if Carmella came in to cash in this briefcase, right? The ref is the chubby Asian ref, and he's just like, what do you mean? I don't understand. Asuka comes out, whispers in his ear in Japanese. He's, oh, okay.
That guy's probably Korean or something. That's offensive as shit. But it's like, I'm surprised he was acting so stupid. I'm surprised he didn't get his head stuck in the fucking thing. Fucking stupid. Hell. And then she cashes in, and when we recap WrestleMania, I was saying it there already. Why not have Asuka almost has Charlotte beat out of nowhere, boom, with a fucking back of the head with the briefcase, and then she cashes in and steals it. Asuka's not been defeated. Charlotte hasn't been fucking beat by Asuka. It gets you to the same place without destroying Asuka.
Yeah,
and it makes Charlotte look less ridiculous than this.
I agree. The only thing that, in my opinion, saved Charlotte is that it was basically 3-on-1. That's my opinion of it. Sure, they're three of the weakest women, but it's still 3-on-1. Like, if you took me and you gave me three tiny guys, they're going to kick my ass. I know they will. I know it. Even though if I could take all three of them 1-on-1, who knows? But
how about Hercel? When Carmella's leaving and she sits up and looks at her and smiles.
Smiles? Fuck that.
What?
Right?
What is that?
Ric Flair would never do that.
I just lost my championship. I'm fucking smiling.
Yeah. She's smiling because, fuck it, I'm going to Raw anyways.
It's awful.
I'm sure that's what's happening. She's going to Raw.
Why? Then why not fucking... Oh, my God. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It's fucking stupid.
You got to build that Rousey-Charlotte match.
Yeah. Speaking of stupid, Orton defeats Rusev and Rude in a three-way. So he's taking on Jinder at fucking Backlash. Are you shitting me, dude? Are you shitting?
Yep.
I was so fucking angry by the end of this. I mean, anyone versus Jinder. Putting it on Jinder was dumb anyway, but going back to Orton and Jinder, it's one of the worst feuds of the fucking year.
I've seen this on Twitter, and I truly believe it. This is everybody's payback for booing Roman Reigns. I'm sure of it. It's got to be.
God
Why else would you do this?
Oh my God! Just
it's like
fucking
literally, we hit
enough.
a reset button, and we're back in 2017. Except there's no Punjabi prison yet.
Oh, enough with Orton, dude.
Imagine if Punjabi prison becomes a ritual Backlash pay-per-view gimmick.
Was it at Backlash last year?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, are you serious? It's like down. It's like a year exactly. God damn it.
I think so. It might have been SummerSlam. I don't know, but I feel like it was Backlash.
God damn it. Awful. I don't even understand what's going on here.
Backlash was Nakamura's first match.
Yeah.
He was on the cover, so maybe not. I don't know.
If I recall correctly, I believe Orton pinned Rude this time, which I was actually surprised by.
He had a Rusev escape with less than a fucking, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get pinned again.
He ate the pin at WrestleMania too, which is mind-boggling. Most over guy in the match. Most over guy in the whole show almost, aside from Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, Carmella backstage. It's funny you mentioned Bliss going over there because Carmella's just doing the exact same thing as her.
Yeah. I know it's weird, but I don't know. I can see
it's the same character.
Kind of, yeah. Basically, well, they cut the same promo where they take a swerve on the audience. But I thought for sure that she was going to do that and Big Cass was going to be there.
I thought that too, kind of. But they're not dating anymore.
Doesn't matter.
So
Wrestling.
it'd be great. For to put you with your ex just for our own entertainment. I wouldn't put it past them.
They did the Macho Man when they done that wedding. They were broken up, weren't they?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I know that when they. Oh no, it was in WCW when Macho Man went to WCW. They put Elizabeth with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't together anymore.
No.
Lovely. Oh, she was fucking Lex Luger by then.
She probably was. Just all coked out and shit. Macho Man's just seeing her going off the rails.
Yeah.
And that's when he brought in Gorgeous George. Started plowing her in front of her.
Somebody was talking about when they were on the set of the Spider-Man movie.
You just fucked the girls?
That their dressing room was right next to Macho Man's, and they heard him fucking chicks like all day.
It's fucking great. I love it.
Yeah.
Macho Man is my spirit animal.
Yeah, when he nuts, you think you dig it.
The cream rises to the temple, yeah.
Oh my god! And then the main event we've already talked about. Styles Bryan, really good match. Shinsuke fucks them both up for the DQ.
This is probably the only way to get heat on Nakamura.
Yeah.
Right? To break up a match we've wanted to see for so long.
I thought even just putting that match here is a bad decision in my opinion.
The AJ Styles Daniel Bryan match?
Yeah, when you get to a pay-per-view, you can't even be like, oh, the first time. I mean, it's already happened now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like
it's
not like it's the first time though.
Well, no, but
you know
I mean,
for
for their
WWE.
fans, it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. When did that happen? When did they have
I'm
matches?
sure ROH. They were both in ROH at the same time. When we were doing our 2003 reviews, Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles were both in ROH.
Yeah. I suppose they did. But maybe this will build to Bryan and Nakamura, which that could be cool, but it doesn't seem to by that advertising.
No.
It looks like we're talking Styles, Nakamura, and Corbin somehow.
I can see maybe Miz gets brought over and they start working the Miz Daniel Bryan feud.
Oh, that's probably it. You're probably right.
And then they'll
but here we
probably
go again, where it's another three-way for the championship, dude. They are so crazy on these three-ways and four-ways.
Yeah, no, that's true. I would imagine it's going to be Nakamura and AJ at Backlash, because this is supposed to be for Extreme Rules, right?
Yeah,
Which
in
is
July.
June. Oh, that's July? What's June then?
No
Because
idea.
I thought Night of Champions was July, or Money in the Bank was July, because that's the one before SummerSlam. Or unless Money in the Bank is June. I don't fucking know. Who cares, really?
Who cares? Yeah. Yeah.
But
exactly.
they'll probably do Nakamura and AJ at Backlash, maybe again at the next pay-per-view, or maybe they'll do a Daniel Bryan variation. Or maybe Baron Corbin is a ploy in the poster, and it'll be Daniel Bryan once the time comes. Who knows?
Baron Corbin. God damn it. NXT was not much, really. A lot of recapping bullshit. Kairi Sane defeated Lacey Evans in a fucking long ass match.
In a who can scream the loudest match.
Dude! Right?
I will say, though, every time Kairi screams, I get a little hard.
It was like, I was going to say, it's about on par with the women's match from Impact. It was like fucking Iron Mike Sharp style, you know?
Was that the Ty Rosemary match?
Yeah, yeah. Because he was like the loudest fucking wrestler. He was making yelling all the time. We had that, and really, then they had the tag match with Moss and Sabatelli and the Heavy Machinery, and you get the debut of
The War Raiders.
War Raiders.
Yeah.
Which, it's whatever. They come out, fuck everybody up. It's really just 2 matches on the show.
Yeah,
So-
this really is, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, I'm looking through. I was thinking that I missed the main event, but no, I didn't.
Yeah, that is all from that. Would you like to hear about Impact Wrestling?
Sure, man. Of
I think I
course.
did. I think I accidentally deleted my notes for it now.
Oh, did you?
Doesn't matter.
I won't cue the music then.
No. I don't know if it's on that level. So they're trying to come up with a way to scramble and change their fucking pay-per-view main event in like 10 days.
And
Not even 10, less than 10 days from now, 8 days from now.
sure, they got to scramble, but that night it should be a good match.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, the main event was a pretty decent match between Rosemary and Taya. Finished with Rosemary pile driver off the top through a table. Okay. Holy
Backwards.
fuck. Yeah. Oh, you saw this?
I seen the gif of it. Yeah, it looked horrible. It looked like a horrible spot.
Yeah, looks like shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Taya. This isn't a fat shaming thing, but she's gained a lot of weight, man. You notice that?
Maybe she's trying to bulk up.
Bulk up.
Yeah, maybe she's going through a strict, because look at Johnny Nitro, right? He's shredded where everything, there's nothing not shredded on him. I'm sure his dick has a bicep, but you got Taya over there, and she's she's fairly tiny, and so maybe Johnny Nitro. I don't know why I'm calling him Johnny Nitro, but maybe he's
Call him some other fucking gimmick, John Morrison now.
John Morrison, yeah.
Call him something different every time.
Yeah. You can call Mundo, Impact, Morrison, Nitro, Hennigan. No, you gotta. Maybe she's gaining some weight and she's going to build it back in mass. Hopefully, she actually gains it back in mass though, because we've had countless times where guys have gained all kinds of weight and just never made nothing out of it. Like Bo Dallas, he just fucking turned fat.
They have this angle going on with, a small angle. It's the Cult of Lee and with Kilometer taking on Team Fatty, which is like Tyrus, Falaba, and the Richard Justice. It's not a cop. Dick Justice is a cop. Richard Justice is just like very pro-America.
It's just great hair though.
Yeah. But the faces go over on that. It's kind of like a fat thing, right? They were like, I guess there's some story somewhere where Cult of Lee was like calling him fat and talking shit about him being fat. So I guess they had to go and find, I don't know where they came up with fucking Dick Justice. We need a fat guy. Who can we get? Dick Justice. Okay. I love Dick Justice, man, as a comedy wrestler.
I do too.
Can't beat that.
There is a lot of hefty. The worst fat wrestler I ever watched, I'd say, was Iceberg. He was on 2 of the ROH shows from 2003. Man, not a fan.
Probably dead now.
I'd say.
Falaba. Speaking of dead, fucking Falaba. The corpse of Yokozuna.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
He is
What else? I'll have to go off memory here because I don't have my notes anymore. Dude, Eli Drake is just doing The Rock, but it's like if The Rock's not going to be around to cut promos, then I'll take this guy doing low rent ones because I actually really liked it this week.
He's good. The Eli Drake is a good promo. I agree.
Like him calling people the crowd dummies and shit. That's pretty good.
Yeah, dummy. He used to have a button. Like he had a talk show and he'd press a button and it would be like the dummy button. And just like you press it and over the speakers, just be dummy.
He's just The Rock though, completely. But I don't even care. Yeah,
you know what? Everything's always a rehash of wrestling. Like Hulk Hogan was a rehash of Billy Graham. Everything is always just their own elements taken on it. And sure, it's a little soon for The Rock, especially in today's culture, but
I thought Eli Drake here had a really good promo. Actually, I was like, wow,
Who was
really
he
well
cutting
done.
it against?
LAX.
Okay.
This opened the show. So he's got
Oh,
two
this is where Scott
briefcases.
Steiner comes out, isn't it?
Right, yeah. He's got two briefcases, one of which is for the tag, so that's what he's doing at the upcoming pay-per-view against LAX. And he brings out his partner, Scott Steiner, who's like, he is so beyond anything. He's so old and shitty and fucking... Matthews is on commentary like, he looked great at Impact versus Lucha. No, he didn't. He didn't. He looked like shit.
I don't know why they hire him. I don't. See, this is the stuff that will forever keep me away from Impact.
Dude, this is WCW again. This is we're talking about companies being WCW. Here you go.
Yeah, and you know, that's a criticism that Impact has gotten time in and time out is that they are WCW, but they take so many steps forwards, but then they always take this gigantic step back.
Impact has always done that, though, right? Where they bring in guys you like, hey, back when wrestling was cool. You remember these guys.
Hey, guys, we're going to bring back X-Pac and Nash and Hall, and we're going to call them the band with the NWO logo, okay? Cool. You guys will like that, right? No. No, we won't.
Yeah. So this actually was good because it was... LAX don't talk at all. I don't know if they speak English, whatever, but it was just Conan. So it's Conan in the ring having a fucking, honestly, what seemed to be a very organic shit-talking session between him and Drake and Steiner. It seemed like it was on the fly because he's like lobbing shit at these guys. And you could tell they're just coming up with shit on the fly, man.
Well, didn't Conan say something along the lines of maybe Scott Steiner won't even show up?
Yeah. He talks about how he looks like shit now. He's fucking. It's really good. I actually enjoyed it pretty thoroughly. And then later on in the show, Tommy Dreamer shows up. So it's going to be OVE with Callahan taking on Tommy Dreamer, Eddie Edwards, and Moose.
Yeah, no, that's at Redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah, color me not interested.
Callahan is about to like smash Edward's girlfriend in the face with a fucking bat.
I hate her, man. She had, when I was doing the reviews for Steel Chair, they were doing a gimmick with Davey Richards and Angelina Love against Eddie Edwards and her. And man, was that horrible. She is not a good wrestler.
I know. I was like, hit her! Hit that bitch in the face.
Oh, you sound like Andre the Giant. Get out!
Oh, well, so let's not forget to talk about that after I finish the.
Yes.
But the lights go out. Come on, Dreamer fucks everybody up with a kendo stick. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Dreamer.
I didn't hate this week's episode. There's nothing that it's like. Now that Patron is gone, I like it more. You know.
So,
like,
how much of Patron did they have to edit out? I wonder.
A fucking bunch.
Fuck,
so there was still no appearance by those guys. Obviously, you know, they didn't even bother to film something that weekend, or you thought
you couldn't even do like a backstage segment. You know what I mean? Like, what if Conan introduced these guys?
Oh fuck, that'd be
awesome. You know
awesome.
what I mean? Like, they don't have to be in LAX.
No, but Conan should absolutely manage both of them. Well, he
doesn't even have to manage them; just introduce them.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that'd be good. So it's not actually that bad. You know, there's some decent matches probably on that. Anytime Scott Steiner's involved, I'm like an odd curiosity. Also, at the end, they beep him out because he's telling them to go fuck themselves. He says it like 3 times. Go fuck yourself. They beep it out and shit.
Fucking hell. Scott Steiner a live mic, man.
Give him a live mic on the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the pay-per-view is going to be on live delay. And plus, I mean, how many people's going to see it live on pay-per-view? $40 for a TNA? Yeah, right. Like, fuck.
$40 for an Impact pay-per-view for the main event that was booked like a fucking week ago.
Yeah. Color me not interested, sir.
Dude, Andre the Giant documentary.
Yes.
What do you think of that?
I loved it, honestly. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and like I told you on Facebook, I cried.
At the end, right?
Yeah, yeah. When Vince cried, I cried.
Wow.
I don't know why, but I got that. I don't know. It touched me. You never see Vince like that, and I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah. It's fucking really good. I enjoyed it. When they talk about how, people make fun of him and he would, made him sad and he would cry and shit. Like he does, he gets you, man.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't cry or anything, but I was like, I was moved by it at the end. I thought it was really good.
Especially Jim, two of us being bigger guys. We felt it to a small degree of what Andre felt it.
Yeah, I never got any of that shit actually, but yeah,
I would. Nobody would ever make fun because I was always bigger than everybody else. So it was like, nobody picked on me for stuff like that. But you would get like looks. I remember one time I walked into Tim Hortons, right, and I was wearing a Borat shirt, and it was his face, and it said, "Let's make sexy time." It's a knife, right? And so I stood in line. There was like these two girls. They were really young. They were probably like 13 years old. They looked at me and pointed and said, "Ew," and turned around. I was like, "Fuck you."
It's probably more about your shirt. Did this shirt have cum on it by chance?
No, that was a Michael Myers Halloween shirt.
Okay.
Black.
Spattered with cum. My own cum.
Yeah. Never thought I could drop a load so big until I saw the shirt.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, even if Hulk Hogan's a fucking liar and like the whole he didn't know what was going to happen at WrestleMania 3. Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Like I can believe Andre the Giant fucking with him.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But not going out to the ring. Vince McMahon would not let Hulk Hogan go out to the ring without knowing what the finish was to that match.
Yeah, or the fucking giant show like that. Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty much the week in wrestling. I don't think there's anything else.
I never ever knew Tim White was so close to Andre, though. Hey.
Oh yeah, he was. He traveled with him.
Yeah, and like probably the most touching part of it, in my opinion, was when he was saying that he wished he was there so that Andre didn't die alone in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought that was really touching.
That is pretty sad.
I would say it's far from Kino, like Lucha John said.
Yeah.
Kino is a faggy word for amateur.
Did you notice in there? I tweeted out a picture that Pat Patterson, while he's doing his interview, there's a picture of him, oil painting of him on the wall wearing the same shirt he's wearing.
Didn't notice it until you sent it that picture, and it blew my fucking mind, man. He probably stands up, jacks off watching that.
Like, hashtag Patception, dude. What the fuck is that? Who has a painting of just themselves for one thing, but like for two, just wearing the same shit? You can't tell if it's definitely him, and he's wearing.
Oh, of course it is.
He's wearing like the same shirt.
What if it's Lord Alfred Hayes?
I was thinking it was Lord Alfred Hayes. I was thinking maybe it's Freddie Blassie.
Just dropping loads while watching Freddie Blassie.
So that was fucking really ridiculous, and also just a little thing. So Angle made that TNA joke, right?
Yeah.
And then when they cut to the bar watching one of those tag matches, did you see how they were watching it? The bar was sitting in front of it.
They were watching it normally, yeah. Because Impact came out and made fun of how they watch TV all fucked up.
Yeah, at least they're like whatever. At least we don't stand at weird angles and watch TV like weirdos.
Yeah.
Yeah. And someone saw that obviously
and decided to change it.
Everyone has been making fun of that forever on podcasts and shit.
I know.
And now they finally fucking know that.
Matthew from Botchamania has a whole album of it.
Yeah.
Everybody watching TV weird.
So I'm glad that's I think it's over now. I think that they've corrected that. So
well, they corrected it 1 week. They also had Charlotte do it once too, where she was watching herself? I guess she was watching TV. And all it could be was her. So
I asked Sasha 1 week on Raw. She was watching like some fucking shit on something from earlier on Raw on her fucking iPad or something. Like what? I don't understand that.
You can't. You can't watch Raw live on the internet, can you?
I fucking don't know. So do some fucking shout outs here. You get yourself a shout out on the show by retweeting our pinned episode on Twitter at Suplex City Limit. So we want to show much love to Johnny Quicksoat, THT Wrestling. Much love to Shaheen over there. Inhuman Experience Podcast. Dude, crazy love to our boys Bobby Anthem and B Blades. Check that show out. They do paranormal, unexplained phenomenon shit, and Bobby Anthem has the coolest voice on the fucking planet.
Yes, he does.
Dude, sounds like he's got like a 10-foot dick, that guy.
Bobby Anthem gets lots and lots of love. I'm going to go out and say shout out to Bobby Blades.
I like a real underdog story. He's good shit. I play Xbox with him a couple of times. Good guy. Johnny Utah, Evil Evan, Viva La JD, Don Phoney, Jeremy Foltz, Chris Savage, Caleb Morganfield, Jay Dune, our friend Klondike Bill. Follow him at Klondike Bill WCW. He is full on Klondike Bill. It is amazing.
Yes. He's also all in.
Is he?
Yes. Have you seen the picture?
Oh yeah, Klondike Bill all in. Fucking awesome. Ardent Wrestling, JC Sterling, Grammars. You got to tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, dude. Graemerz. What is that?
See,
Grammars?
I would say Grammars because there's no H.
He's
Graham
from
has to have an H.
He's from Northern Ireland. He's the guy who always gives you shit when you're fucking up Scotland and Northern Ireland.
How Killian Dane's from Ireland?
Northern Ireland, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is he from Scotland though? Right? No, he's the Beast from Belfast. I thought I was doing it wrong, but no, yeah, I was right for once. Fair enough.
Karaoke Big E podcast. A boy Burbs. He's so divine, is Lance Levine. Kick-ass Keith Martin, Well Kept and Unclean podcast. WWE News and Gossip, AC Patty, EMZT Radio Podcast, Dom Homie, B-Schwing 22, and of course, the Federation. Hey. Retweet our episodes, help spread the word, get us right on the show. You know, if you like this show, help us grow, man. Tell another wrestling fan, retweet it, share our shit on Facebook. Help us out, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
You don't have to donate money to help out. Shit.
Well, no, but it's encouraged.
Wait, hold on. It'd be yes, but no also. The best way to help out is money.
It's money, yeah. If you don't listen, give us money.
Yeah, there you go. I think that about fucking wraps it up.
I think so. Next week, Jim, next week is a special episode.
Oh, dude, next week.
Are we doing it on the Friday? Because no matter which way we do it, it's going to be a special episode. If we do it on the Friday, it's 420. If we do it on the Saturday, it's Tall Fudge's birthday. So,
oh shit!
So no matter which way we do it, it's a celebration. You got to get
see what
dicks out, bongs out.
We'll see what your schedule looks like, but Friday night 420 special / birthday celebration. Whew.
It does. I think I can swing a Friday. I'm pretty sure I could swing a Friday.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either. I mean, I don't know what a 420 means for the show. It's always something I wanted to do, but like, what do we do different? We already get fucked every time.
We can do a 10 puff salute.
A 10 puff salute. Like, what are you like? We're gonna get even higher. What?
This just sounds like a mistake.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can. I don't even know how.
Getting Doug with high for the show. That's what you need.
I mean, I'm taking it to the limit every week. Take it to the limit. Well, I think that's it, man. Next week, 420, Tyler's birthday, Raw, SmackDown, all that shit. Preview that Impact pay-per-view, maybe. I couldn't even get it out. I was like, maybe. We'll take a look at it. I think that'll do it, man. Anything else before we go?
No, not really. Still waiting on that globe bong. If I want it by my birthday, I should be getting it soon, guys. Come on now.
Yeah. There you go. Listen to the Federation, buy our shirts, send us voicemails at mofudge.com or suplexcitylimits@gmail.com. Check out our Hall of Fame on Facebook under the albums. Throw us a like. All that shit. Rate, subscribe. There's like so many things you can say, right?
There is. Go to our Tumblr.
I'm just trying to think of more shit. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Check out our Pinterest page.
Yeah. Okay, I got something. Okay. We're going to be starting doing some gaming with the cock stuff. If you got any games that you'd like us to be playing, let me know.
Yeah.
There you go.
How is it gaming with the cock? The dude is the cock?
His name is Alcock. His last name is no work Alcock. That's his ALCOCK. So gaming with the cock.
Yeah, I get
we used to always call him Adam Alcock No Balls. Because when we were young, he did the splits on a frozen mud puddle, and one of his balls went up in his stomach, so he had to get it reattached with a vein from his leg, and so we started calling him Adam Alcock No Balls.
There you go, man. Peek behind there.
A little too personal, but fuck it, man. If you want to go by the cock, I'm going to tell you why you're going by the cock. Because
there you go.
Balls to be had, sir.
2 men, 2 cocks, 3 balls.
3 balls.
But you have a cumulative 3 balls, yeah?
Yes. Well, he's got 2. Just one was disappeared for a bit.
Fantastic. That's it. And on that bombshell, it's time to end.
If that's not a fucking teaser trailer for something, I don't know what is.
As always, may you get all of the dick and or pussy you desire. Remember, a winner is you. And be excellent to each other. We'll see you next week.
You win. Round 2. Fight! KO. You win. Round 3. Fight! KO. You win.